What?
Yeah, there was one that did not go particularly well. As Showmaker going to get flashed on here. In goes Dread as well, but the ultimate goes entirely wide, and that's a kidnap, and that's going to be first blood going over to the Afrika Freaks. Two so far, very even. Bottom side of the map, but let's have a look at this one yet again.
Take another quick look at this, and Showmaker has not really been able to land his stuns this game that well, and
fighting
right
with
here,
a level disadvantage as well is a real problem. This Kiin's sidestep on that ultimate, just stunning. Vanguard's edge just to give up a cooldown by the looks of things, and first blood going over to the Zac.
And one of the reasons that Showmaker
charge, and in fact just decides to cancel it. Stretch Armstrong, he's going to be able to get the pullback there as the culling comes out from Soul. That's a big ultimate to land as Senin gets a huge taunt in on there, as well as Nuclear is able to throw in his ultimate. We've got no teleports available, so these bloblets will just get cleaned up, and Damwon Gaming get one on the board.
As Aurelia and Ashe both particularly good at taking the Baron, but Afrika.
Yeah, Elastic Slingshot does come in. Both teleports now going to get invested as well. Nuclear takes a full culling to the face, but there's the arrow. It lands right on top, and he might be able to clean this one up as Dread tries to get a W in there, but Nuclear is going to survive. Vanguard's edge, great positioning as well, as it's now cutting up the members of the Afrika Freaks as they try to retreat. Senin not going to be able to. Mountain Drake going over to Damwon. Welcome back to the series, Damwon Gaming.
Yeah,
because you're not going to be able to get the aura advantage, right? It doesn't do a lot of magic damage. It's Kidnap looking to come through here onto Showmaker, but Dread doesn't even opt in for it as Hero's Entrance does come down. That's going to make this a 3 versus 2. Kiin leaps forward, but Canyon's pretty tanky, and now Dread could be in trouble. Gets a surprise Kidnap onto a couple of members before going into his bloblets, but these ones are going to bite the dust very quickly. It's blobs for dinner once again for Showmaker. And it's just not really working here, right? Like, I just don't understand what the answer for the Vladimir is going to be as arrow lands onto Senin. And that is a Galio that's just straight up dead. Oh, does avoid the stun with a really nicely timed Justice Punch, but Showmaker will have the Qs, will have the resets, gets the stun as well as Gromp. He's going to reset at the wrong time to get the kill for them, but Damwon are just styling on the Afrika Freaks now. The Jax goes down, the Devour's there to keep Showmaker alive. I also don't understand quite how this is going to work out.
The Jax and the Lucian needed to get ahead. That's the whole point of them. They get ahead, they're extremely oppressive, and then it becomes difficult for Damwon to try to stabilize the game. The problem is that Damwon Gaming, they have a stronger scaling team composition that has more gears available.
Around what Brook honestly can't offer.
There we go.
Against the Vladimir. As, Dread dived in on top of Showmaker.
He's going to be really careful with those. He might trap someone in it one day.
Yeah, well, Senin turns up and Showmaker kills the Zac and then walks away casually.
As he wants to join the fray.
Actually just flashing onto Soul. Has to use the heal very early as the pull once again comes down. Hemo play. Not going to be enough to take down the Lucian. He's going to go down, but that's a beautiful interrupt coming out from Canyon to try and guarantee the Baron. Kiin gets into the pit, but you ain't stealing it, buddy. Vanguard's edge going to clean up the Jax, and that is 2 kills. Spellbinder. So he should be able to do that next time around.
Let's take a look at what's going on here. Hoyt trying to do his duty as he has an acquired taste for Jello, as he's looking to try to lock up Dread, and then right here just was not able to get into the pit, and that was just beautiful execution, honestly, out of Damwon, especially with Flame having zoned away Lucian.
hasn't set the difficulty high enough in this particular PvE match that he's up against, as the culling does 0. You heard the Korean casters, they were getting excited, but I don't know why, because it did literally 0 work. That is going to be Sejuani tanking beautifully. And Brook can't do anything. With Soul dead, Kiin dead, this is game over for the Afrika Freaks and Damwon. Run it through 1 kill away from this game being a perfect game in game number 2 for Damwon Gaming. 30 minutes isn't even going to have an opportunity to tick over as they finish off the Nexus.
Yeah, definitely going to have to report Showmaker for that 1 death, though.